In the heart of Springfield, Homer Simpson found himself embroiled once again in one of his signature misadventures, this time centered around a new establishment called Sweet Revolutions, a donut shop claiming to be the next culinary revolution. With a wide, eager grin spreading across his face, he strode into the shop and announced, "Finally, a place where I can get my double-glazed donut fix." Marge, ever cautious and practical, raised her eyebrow and gently reminded him, "Homer, you promised you'd try to eat healthier." But her concern was already overshadowed as Homer's eyes fixated on the display case filled with endless varieties of sweet treats, and he was already contemplating his fifth donut of the day. Meanwhile, outside the shop, Bart, the mischievous troublemaker of the family, had a plan to sneak in and replace the sugar with salt, just to see what would happen when unsuspecting customers took a bite. The moment the owner bit into his supposed salt revolution donut, he gasped in horror, his face twisting as he exclaimed, "This is a disaster!" He immediately blamed Homer, who was blissfully unaware, for the salty sabotage that had turned his new business into an instant flop. Noticing the chaos, Lisa, the family's voice of reason and intelligence, shook her head and quietly observed, "Maybe if we spent less time mocking new ventures and more time fixing the real problems in Springfield, maybe things wouldn't be so broken." Homer, ignoring her pointed words, continued to crunch on his salty donut with a reckless abandon, declaring, "Hey, life's too short for bland food," completely dismissing Lisa's logical advice and the mounting frustrations of Springfield's residents. In the midst of the town's ongoing debate about the latest artificial flavor fad, Ned Flanders stepped forward with his usual optimistic spirit, attempting to sell his latest health concoction, homemade organic gluten-free tofu, which he proudly called the savior of Springfield. And so, true to Springfield's nature, the residents embraced the chaos and merrily reveled in their collective absurdity. Because after all, isn't that what makes this town so wonderfully, hilariously, and unavoidably ridiculous?